Hi, this is Paul. Welcome to Excape's daily podcast. Do you feel being taken for granted by people around you? By people you like? By people you love? Being taken for granted sucks, especially when you feel this towards people you love. Though this commonly happens in the workplace. When people around you, your coworkers, your boss, just doesn't care much about you. As long as you are doing what is expected from you, you won't be fired. The thing is, we are not robots. We are human beings with emotions. We carry it, we handle it, we manage emotions every moment in our existence. When we feel being taken for granted, there may be two things that are happening. One is that you are putting in more effort than what is expected from you, but not getting rewarded accordingly. Two is that you need love. You need this feeling of appreciation for the things that you are doing. The world revolves in this cycle of give and take. We see it in nature. Like trees, for example. They receive carbon dioxide from other living beings and gives us oxygen for us to breathe in return. This is called mutualism in terms of symbiotic relationship. Both parties gain from each other mutually. However, there are other types of relationships in nature where one party gains something from the other but doesn't give anything back. This type of relationship is called predation, commensalism, or a parasitic relationship in terms of symbiosis. Being taken for granted doesn't necessarily mean the other party is the only one getting benefits from you. It may be that they are just getting more from you and you are receiving less. If you don't address this feeling sooner or later, it will grow to become this feeling of contempt. It can become toxic, thus harming your own well-being and mental state when being around with that person or with a group of people. Here are 4 options you can choose to do. 1 is to lessen your effort. You try to quantify what level of effort is needed for you to feel that you are neither being taken advantage of or the feeling that you are putting in more effort and not receiving the same amount of appreciation or reward back. Don't feel that you are being selfish. Instead, you should try to think about recovering from this mental state of feeling unappreciated. Remember, not addressing this mental state can become toxic for you and may lead to harmful or destructive effects on your relationship in the end. It is better for you to adjust because most of the time, the other party has no idea that you are feeling this way. This brings me to the second option you can do. You can go direct and tell the other party that you are feeling unappreciated. Chances are he or she will be surprised that you feel this way. Because usually, people are not hyper aware of people's emotion since it can't be seen and requires empathy for a person to detect it. Discussion about this can be delicate because other people have different standards, upbringing, and expectations of things. When discussing matters like this, be sure to be as detailed as possible. Giving example scenarios or past actions that lead you to feel unappreciated. Your tone, word choice, and the way you construct your statements is very important if you wish to keep the relationship and make it better. Blaming and hateful statements may just lead the other party to think that you are only being overly emotional or just stressed out. Your goal is to communicate and make them understand your situation and not to start a fight. The third option you can do can be a risky one if you wish to keep the relationship. People take you for granted because they know you are just there and will always be there. If you still wish to keep the relationship, but want to address this feeling of being unappreciated, you can go away for a while. Tell the other party that you need some time off. You heard the saying, absence makes the heart go fonder. You are not necessarily cutting the relationship off, but just taking some time off to take care of yourself, your mental health. It's not a guarantee though that when you come back from your vacation that the other party will appreciate you more, but it is an option you can do. The fourth option you can do is to simply go out. This is the last option you can do if the situation is just harming your mental state so much and all other options are off the board. Remember that not all people are compatible with everyone. Not all people are born for someone. Not all people are the same as you on how you appreciate things and put in effort as you do. Press the emergency stop button and go out through the emergency exit and save your own life and sanity. It is better for you to lose a relationship than losing your mind and sanity. The world can be a wonderful place. Oftentimes, we just need to adjust our own perception and actions for us to see it in a good light. Life is short for you to be living in a world where people don't see the value in you. Seek company with people who shares your values and people who see your value. Seek company with people who knows how to give back. Choose your friends. Choose people who you give effort to. Choose those who knows how to give back. Take your time. Life is good when you are surrounded with good and positive people. Life is good when you are loved and appreciated. If you like this episode, consider it giving a like or a thumbs up. If you feel that there is a person that needs to hear this, please feel free to share it with your friends. If you wish to hear more of my daily podcast, consider hitting that subscribe or follow button. This is Paul of Excape's Daily Podcast. Thank you for listening and have a great day ahead.